Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhaktavinda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaur Bhaktavinda Khanda Vasase Padana Hina Adana Visayange Savatra Karena Krishna Namera Vaitayane. During his Paganda age, he became a serious student and also taught his disciples. In this way, he used to explain the holy name of Krishna everywhere. Sutta Vitti Panjani Kiki Krishnete Tattaparya Srivera Pratita Kari Padavera Ascharya. When teaching a course in grammar, Vaikaryan, and explaining with notes, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught his disciples about the glories of Lord Krishna. All explanations culminated in Krishna, and his disciples would understand them very easily. Thus, his influence was wonderful. Purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Jiva Goswami compiled a grammar in two parts, in Nagohari Mamrita Vaikaryan and Brihat Dari Anamrita Vaikaryan. You understand those two? Laguhari and Brihat Dari. Lagu means light. Brihat, sure what that means. Notice one is Laguhari and the other one is Brihat Dari. If someone studies these two texts in Vaikaryan, or grammar, he learns the grammatical rules of the Sanskrit language and simultaneously learns how to become a great devotee of Lord Krishna. So we don't need to spend 12 years studying Sanskrit. That's all we need, just that part. We should be able to get down in a short period of time. In the Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Kanda, first chapter, there's a statement about the method by which Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught grammar. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained the aphorisms of grammar to be eternal, like the holy name of Krishna, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 15:15. Vedascha sarvam sarvaham eva vedya. The purport of all revealed scriptures is understanding of Krishna. Therefore, if a person explains everything that is not Krishna, he simply wastes his time, laboring hard without fulfilling the aim of his life. If one simply becomes a teacher or a professor of education but does not understand Krishna, it is to be understood that he is amongst the lowest of mankind, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita 7:15. Naradama Maya Parita Jnana. If one does not know the essence of all revealed scriptures, but still becomes a teacher, his teaching is like the disturbing brain of an ass. Okay. Text 30. Yari deke tare kahe kaha Krishna nama basalya navadvipa grama. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a student, he asked whomever he met to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. In this way, he inundated the whole town of Navadvip with the chanting Hare Krishna. See, I can't say English right. What to speak of Bengali? I can't even talk English. Purport. This is Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. The present Navadvip Dham is but a part of the whole of Navadvip. Navadvip means 9 islands. These 9 islands, which occupy an area of land estimate of 32 square miles, are surrounded by different branches of the Ganges. In all 9 of these islands of Navadvip area, there are different places for cultivating devotional service. It is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.23 that there are Nava Vidya Bhakti, 9 different activities of devotional service. That's what the 9 islands are named after, right? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Adasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasrinam Sakyam Atmani Vedanam. There are different islands in Navadvip area for cultivation of these 9 varieties of devotional service. They are as follows: Antaradvip, 2. Simhantadvip, 3. Godrumadvip, 4. Madhyadvip, 5. Koladvip, 6. Vityadvip, 7. Janudvip, 8. Godamadvip, Godrumadvip, and Rudadvip. According to the satellite map, our ISKCON Navadvip Center is situated on the Rudadvip island. Below Rudadvip is Antaradvip, is Mayapur. There, Sri Jagannath Mishra, the father of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, used to reside. In all these different islands, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as a young man, used to lead his Sankirtan party. He thus inundated the entire island, with waves Bhava Krishna. Shora Vasane Arbalila Sankirtan Ratnadena Prema Nritya Sangha Bhaktivana. Just prior to his youthful life, he began the Sankirtan movement. Day and night, he used to dance in ecstasy with his devotees. That reminds me, in the 70s, in the temple in Vancouver, on 16th of February, every time there was an arti, devotees were not just sitting there or standing there. They were actually requested to participate in the activity. Participate means you sing, it means you dance, and it means that if you have the facility, you play a musical instrument, kartals or madanga. Harmonium is for bhajan. And those devotees who participated in this program were called Chaitanyites, or full of life. And those who didn't participate were asked to go to the back of the room, and they were called stones. So the stones in the back and the Chaitanyites in the front. This means the Chaitanyites were running back and forth in the temple room and from side to side while dancing. This means right foot, left foot, and also moving in a forward or sideways motion at the same time. And if you got out of step, the guy next to you would put you back in line. And if you weren't moving, you got run over and you got told, get to the back. There was none of this sitting during Arctic time. Arctic time, not on the street. That occurred on the street also, but this was specifically for in the temple room, specifically at Mangalarti. Because sometimes in some of the other artiques they would play harmonium and some people would sit down. But at Mangalarti, everybody was supposed to be moving. Chaitanya, movement, not a stone. Text 32. No, I just read. Okay, read it again, read the English. Just prior to his youthful life, he began the Sankirtan movement day and night. He used to dance in ecstasy with his devotees. So that last part of the line is what brought that idea forward in my mind. He used to dance in ecstasy with his devotees. So this is how the devotees were told to dance in ecstasy. Text 32. Nagare nagare grihame kirtan kriya ma salaya tri budana krina bhakti diya. The Sankirtan movement went on from one part of town to another as the Lord wandered everywhere performing kirtan. In this way, he inundated the whole world by distributing love of Prabhupada. Okay. One may raise the question how all three worlds became inundated with love of Krishna since Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed kirtan only in the Navadvip area. The answer is that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. The entire cosmic manifestation results in the Lord's first setting it in motion. Similarly, since the Sankirtan movement was first set in motion 500 years ago by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire that it was spread all over the universe, the Krishna consciousness movement in continuity of that same motion is now spreading all over the world. In this way, it will gradually spread all over the universe. With the spread of Krishna consciousness movement, everyone will merge in an ocean of love with Krishna.